Ben from Barefoot Caravan. We're going to show you some technical things on the caravan for existing owners and some future owners. First of all, we're going to look at the locking tow bar hitch. We've got an anti-sway tow hitch on the van. It's a stabiliser, so it clamps onto the tow ball and makes the caravan stable while you're towing it along. This is a security device, so it locks the tow hitch, disabling it from being put onto any other vehicle. So I'll just show you how this works. This is effectively a fake ball that goes into the position where it would do on the car. Push that in and put the handle down, simple as that. And then this bit locks to the hitch itself. The important thing to remember is the keys, the bit with the key goes on the side of the jockey wheel. Also important is this flat face here fits flat onto the hitch itself. So you just need to pull this rubber ear out, push that into the hole there, and exactly the same on the other side. Pull the rubber ear out, and the two push together, turn the key, and that's locked. The arm still does come up. You can't get the tow ball out, so it can't be hitched to a car. You can also use this device without this, and it does lock it to the vehicle. The advice is that you don't tow with that, because if the emergency services need to get the two separated, they can't do. But if you're in a car park, you can lock this to your car so it can't be taken away. We thought it'd be useful to show you how the external waste tank works. So we've got two flaps that pull down here to expose the outlets for the two waste. One comes from the kitchen and one comes from the bathroom. If you're on a site, they like you to contain all of the waste that comes out of there. So you have an external waste tank like this Waste Master that sits under the back of the caravan, and you simply push these hoses onto the outlets, like so. They go into the waste tank. When you've finished, pull those off and click the flaps back into place. One of the benefits of the Barefoot Caravan, it's got a good onboard water tank. And the way to fill that tank up is you have this flap on the side of the van. We supply you with an electric whale pump, and you'll need an aqua roll. So it's a barrel carrier that you can sit alongside the van. It's nice and simple. You fill your aqua roll with water. It's an electric pump which is submerged into the aqua roll, and you plug it into the van, and it'll pump straight into the water tank. To empty the onboard water tank, which is situated right behind here, we have a hose that's clipped onto the chassis underneath. Very simple. You pull the cap off, turn the tap, and the water will come out, like so. Put the cap back on, clips back onto the chassis, out of the way for transport. Okay, so underneath the right hand seat in the caravan, you'll find the water heater and the water tank itself. So this is the water tank. You unscrew the cap. So you could fill it from here, but it's better to fill it from outside. You can access this for cleaning it during winterising. And make sure that's nice and tight. It's got a seal on it. And also so your water tank's there. This is your combi boiler, which does your blown hot air central heating and your hot water. A couple of things to look at in here. You've got a main isolation switch for the heating system over here, which is an electric switch here. You've got your gas taps to turn off. One is for the hob and the other is for the heating system. And during winterisation, you'll have to drain the whole heating system down, just for cleanliness, and also if it's going to be below 0 degrees, you don't want any pipes expanding and causing leaks. So this button down here drains the entire heating system. It's nice and simple to drain it, but there's an important thing you need to do when resetting it. To drain it, you turn it sideways, the water comes out of the bottom of the van. To reset it, you push it back into that position. It's very important to press the blue button at the bottom, otherwise the water will still be coming out. I'm going to show you two of the control panels in the van. The first one is for the heating system. So this monitors your hot water and your central heating. So you turn it on in the button in the middle. It's very intuitive. You can see the icons flashing across the top. So this first one flashing here is the temperature inside the van. So you select that by pressing the centre and then turn the dial to your required temperature and then press the button. This will flash until it's reached its temperature. You can then scroll along to water temperature, which is off. And you can have it on eco or hot, so we'll choose hot, and again that will flash until it's up to temperature. You can then scroll along to your fuel, so you have a choice of gas if you're off grid, or electric. And again you press the button and that will have selected electric. Not plugged in at the moment, so we'll select gas, and that will power the heating and hot water on gas. And the final one is your fan. You can have it on eco or high, and again select that. And then the back button will send you back to the main menu. There are various other things on like setting timers. All of the instructions are in the handbook for those. That's the sort of outline of the controls for that. And then to switch it off, you just turn the temperature down to 0, press that, and then hold your finger on the button, and it will go off. Right, this is the main control panel for the heating system. Very straightforward. You've got an on-off button. You've got a picture of a battery with an L on it, which is the leisure battery. This one isn't used for this fan. This is a panel that's used on all sorts of vehicles, so that would show the vehicle battery, but we ignore that. This picture of a tap is to turn your water pump on, and this shows the level of water in your water tank. So firstly, we're not plugged in, so if you press this one, it will show that the leisure battery is half charged. When you plug the van into the electrics, that will charge the battery and you'll get to a green light at the top. This one turns your water pump on. Now the water tank is empty, so it will sound an alarm. It's important that you turn that off, not with just one button, but with 2. That turns the pump off. And this button here, if you push it, shows the water tank level. So if it was full, it would be on the green up here. We've drained this one down, so it's showing empty. You can keep an eye on that. Now this one here turns off the entire power to the caravan. It'll turn all your lights off and everything within the van. It's very important that before you turn this off, you ensure that your heating system's off, because it could give you an error saying that there's an interruption in supply. So check your heating's off before you push this button, but that will turn all the power off for the vehicle.